left side is hardly off the ground yet. It's because I couldn't get the mood yesterday, so I gave up and went to meditate instead. Then it was Sunday morning. I had to work on it, but the guys from the art class are helping me with the negative space and base surface, whatever, which is a problem. It's easier to paint big areas if there's a lot of people with hands. The reach is better and faster too. She goes on a tangent, waving a little with her arm or whatever of it there actually is to demonstrate, even though I got the point already. The white content of her sleeve flaps around and making me think make me think it could look sadder than it does. But it's making me feel out of place, like almost every tangible reminder of the student space special properties it has in the past few days. This girl doesn't notice my dreary feelings, of course, or the fact that she lost me a while ago already, and just keeps blabbering. So that's why I'm trying to figure out if there's something I need to figure out. Then I figure that out before it's too late and all hopes is lost. Why would the hope be lost? Because the painting has to be painted, and then it has to be painted all over, and with another kind of painting, and then it takes time. She finally stops and apparently thinking she made some kind of statement that makes sense. I think it's best to start from the top. So this is your project? You did this? Yes. All of it? Yes. Nice, but I stumbled with my words and suddenly feel like I walked straight into a minefield of particle incorrectness. It's okay. You can say it. I probably won't get mad. I play hard and I don't really know what would be the right thing to say, but if any, it feels that I'm way more sensitive than Rin is, so this is really awkward. Don't want to ask? My leg's dumb. Oh god. My leg. I can't breathe with my leg now. My leg. Oh, my legs feel so funny. I'm sorry, cat. I can't breathe. Oh, my leg. Oh, shit. Tickles. I'm sorry, let me do this again. Don't want to ask? How do you paint without hands? Where's that smile? See, I'm an easy person to talk to, right? With my feet. I almost guessed that already, but isn't that hard to do? You're good at guessing. Anyway, I don't think it is, but maybe I'm used to it by now. I guess I can't get my mind around the fact that she could be an artist, but seeing how she was using her feet to eat, I figured painting might not be the problem either. Neither of us have anything more to add to the subject. The afternoon light works pretty well. I'm afraid it will look too flat, but it's not like that after all. I think it's actually pretty interesting. I want to see what it looks like in the dim light. Do you think it's flat? Well, paintings tend to be flat. Not like that flat. You know, flat. Like some people are. No substance. No meat. There's some. Should be some. I know a few girls who. Okay, I get it. But I couldn't really tell. I'm not that good with art. I can name many artists or artistic terms. So I don't really have anything to say. Ren shrugs her shoulders at that, saying soup without any saying it, and looks up at the sky, trying to look for something up there. I didn't think that I'd get any actual work done, but if you give me a hand with the paints, I could do a little before it's dark. I want to get I need some water. Yeah. I want to get the halogen lamp, like the ones they have at the sport tracks, but there's aren't any. Shirain surely quick to recruit my help, as was Shizune's. It really makes me feel that the festival is such a big project that every pair of hands is. Why not? I'm not really sure if I can be any help though. Just mixing some paintings. You can do that, probably. Do you have any motor problems? Like, people have some. Cerebral palsy, maybe? Not that I know of. I get it. The heart thingy has nothing to do with that. She gives me a sly look for no reason. No, it doesn't. Let's do it then. Let's do it then. So she sits on the empty wooden box and very naturally picks up a wide brush between the toes of her bare right foot. I open a few cans and pour some of the contents into the shallow bowl of mixing. The thick paints flow lazily from the can to the bowl like syrup. I make them creating funny, hypnotic look swirl patterns that melt quickly into each other to form a new monotone hue. Ren sets to work every now and then asks me for a hand with something or other. Finding the different brushes is easy enough, but mixing the paints to be the exact harness this girl is apparently seeing in her head is a frustrating ordeal. She wants perfection down to the last milliliter before she is satisfied, but her instructions are obscure at best. Add a half splash of green. I crouched down to pick up the can of bright green. The other green. This green. I carefully pour some of the other green paint into the mixing bowl. No, that's almost a whole splash. More white. Is green a good color to add? No idea. You're the artist here. I hit the smile appears in the corner of her mouth. Do you lack opinion? No, it's just that I have no idea. It's okay, because I just got an idea. Add more white. But what this explains solution. I pour a minuscule amount of white into the bowl. Mix it. It looks slightly whiter. I really like this music. That's not good. It has to be like the cutter when you wake up and you know that you saw the meaning of life in your dreams, but can't remember it. Maybe it's yellow. Despite the possibility of mixing a color like the change of seasons or any other nonsense that being imposter, I find myself enjoying it more than I thought I would. Seeing the paint is board on the plastered wall feels like magic. I spend moments I have between mixing paints and crouch down the paint and just looking at their work. Feels slightly intrusive at first, like breaking some magic in Macy, but Rin doesn't seem to mind the least bit. Maybe it's just in my head. Her entire presence emits a complete different air as she patiently works on the details and adding layers of paint on top of other layers of paint, steadily moving her foot across the wall to add new shape. And when I manage to produce a passable mixture of paint, the rare smile on her face is utterly rewarding. I'm part of the few words when I discussing paint mixes, neither of us say a word for the longest time. And even though the short discussions soon evolved into a shorthand, both of us developing and using weird and prominent code words for various paints and hues, as if there's some need to conserved words and breath and sound. And it's getting